Yeah, but it's nice to have more freedom. So what pet should I buy, dear Thespian? A direwolf, Neko dragon, unicorn, and a goldfish. Dude, these options, man. That's so good. Like, honestly, if it was just between the direwolf and the unicorn, I'd probably go direwolf. But like a Neko dragon is basically a cat dragon. We have to take. We have to do Neko dragon. We have to. I'm going to get a Neko dragon. I love Neko dragons. I had one myself as a kid. It's like a cat, but also they can fly. What's not to love? I agree. What's not to love? Good morning, class. It's nice to see you all here. I am the trigonometry teacher, Mrs. Sycorax, and I am filling in today for your English teacher, Mrs. Lovegren. Her precious pet Zebra Cobra, damn, has escaped and she is deeply distraught, as are her neighbors. So she took a personal day to go look for it. Our thoughts are with her and little Zebby during his trying time. Now today we will discuss As You Like It. Rosalind and Celia were wearing disguise as they left the court. Why? Yes, Paulina? They wanted to travel undetected out of the court and through the forest. Spoken like a true friend of the bard, they wore disguises because they didn't want anyone to know who they were or where they were going. I wonder what kinds of disguises they wore. Next question. When Shakespeare used the phrase, poor dappled fools, to what was he referring? Please enlighten us, Imogen. Psst, help me out, Thespian. Poor dappled fools. It's probably Rosalind and Celia, to be honest, but I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. Poor dappled fools. Oh, I think it's wild deers. I think so. I mean, maybe not. I'm not sure, actually. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Hold on. I know nothing of Shakespeare, by the way, guys. I think it's a deer. I'm not sure though, because like it didn't have any answer. Like it had like the whole Act 2 scene, I think, like in Shakespeare, but I don't know what the. Like it's a lot of dialogue, and I didn't see the words "poor dappled fools" anywhere. But they were talking about deers, so, but they were also talking about like nobility at some point too. But like I would assume it's probably deer, because it seemed to be like more about deer. The Duke Senior wanted to hunt. Completely right. Oh, nice. Okay, we got it. The phone rings. One moment. I see. That's too bad. Well, it could have been worse. I've just received information that Zibby the Snake has been captured with only minimal casualties. Mrs. Lovegren will be unable to join us tomorrow since she needs to take Zebby to the vet, so be nice to whoever shows up in her place. I'm never going to see Miss Lovegren, am I? Act 4. We're already in Act 4. How many acts are there? Traits. Oh, she got new traits. Regenerate HP each turn and cyclone damage plus area reduced. could do that. Let's do cheerful. I'm back to Imogen. Paulina, Viola, Miranda, Imogen. That's only 4. Yeah, so if I want to see the other ones, I have to swap them out. I have to do this to get Rosalind. Disarm plus 50% power. Got a new one. Train. Self plus 1 hyper. Reusable. Neutralize. 100% disarm. Madness. Reverses resists on one enemy and then reverses resists on one row. That's interesting. Paulina's the only one that has, like, she's still missing some stuff. Oh, and her too. She's also missing some stuff. I honestly feel like I don't need cat ears, man. Charm is so good. Memorizing lines ought to be much easier than fighting an army of demonic bears. The Tempest is one of my favorites, and it's interesting enough that it'll ward off any more potential coups in the ranks. Hey, have you ever played tennis? We should really all get together and play sometimes. But isn't the point system really hard to understand? I mean, it kinda is, sorta. No, it just goes love, 15, 30, 40 game, with an occasional crudely drawn picture of a duck. Simple. I still think 1, 2, 3, 4 would have been easier. These doppelgangers from the other worlds, are they friends? Are they foes? What do you think? They're friends. Let's just roll with it. Right, you seem like they're on our side, but I'm still a little wary. Hey, earlier I stuck something in B's bag. That'll teach her to make fun of my manga. Oh no, what did you put in there? Hey, what's with this grocery sack of acorns in my bag? This isn't even clever, Miranda. It's just weird. Oh, I love it. They're so cool, man. They're like the humor is on point. The characters are lovable. I'm digging this. I really am. All right, just hang tight, guys. I'm gonna pause the recording for a second and I'll resume. So it's gonna kind of glitch. Okay, so sorry about the kind of weird glitchy thingy. I had to go to the bathroom. All right. So continue. Good job, everyone. This is going to be the best play ever. Let's take a break for now. So we have 3-day weekend this week. Anyone have any plans? Oh, let's go camping. There are some great spots nearby. Ghost stories. You'll never sleep again if you heard my stories. And s'mores. It sounds fun. Let's do it. Let's head to the grocery store to pick up supplies. If we split up the list, we can be done in no time. I'm going to go eat all the free samples. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, wait. Fine, we'll do it without them. Imogen and Rosalind, can you be in charge of snacks and desserts? And Beatrice, Miranda, and I will take care of dinner. We've got this. Do you think this will be enough soda? Better grab a few more. Here, have a free cookie. No thanks, I'm full from lunch. No, I must insist, take a cookie. Seriously, I don't want one. She said she didn't want one. Take it now or else. This isn't right. What's going on? I wanted to do this the easy way, but I have it your way. Transformation. What is going on? Are these broccolis? Bro E. coli. That is terrifying. This veggie is not good for you. We against fire. We'll do this. Ow. They don't poison, which is kind of interesting. Ow. Deleted. 800? You're still okay. Miranda and Violet are passed out on the floor along with all the other shoppers and employees. These monsters must be draining all their energy. And I'll have your energy as well. Confectioner. Mix 1 part sugar, 100 parts melatonin, sleep and enjoy. Oh my god, bro. We'll do all vulnerable. Ow. Be gone, man. Easy. Easy peasy. 16. Blizzard. New ability, Envy. Whoa, what happened? I was eating the yummiest cookie and then nothing. I never knew you could get food poisoning so quickly. Actually, what happened is... we missed out on kicking Monster butt. That bites. The cookies were very good though. Thank you so much for saving us. I'll mention it. You were right, this is a great spot. I thought there would be more people up here with the holidays. Last one to the lake is a rotten egg. Hey, wait, we still have to set up the tent. The s'mores were absolutely delicious. My marshmallows keep blowing up. That's because you leave them in the fire too long. I like them crunchy. It's getting late. Time to call it a day. We haven't told any ghost stories yet. Do we have to? I don't want nightmares tonight. It's a rite of passage. You have to have ghost stories at a camp out. That's the rule. I have a greatest ghouly ghost stories book right here, ready to share with the group. I had a friend at volleyball camp who told me the freakiest story. She swore it was all true too. Or I could tell a ghost story. It'll be really good. I thought you didn't like ghost stories. Just because I don't like them doesn't mean I can tell them. Here goes. It begins with a kingly death. An ordinary thing, or maybe not. Soon after the king died, a ghost started roaming the halls of the castle. A ghost that looked like the king. The friends of the king's son told him about the ghost, so one night he set out to see the ghost for himself. And find the ghost he did. The ghost of the king then told him that his death was no mere accident. Nay, he was killed by his brother. And it was up to the dead king's son to avenge his father. This is just Hamlet, right? And what's wrong with that? It's an amazing ghost story. We've heard enough. Next. Oh, me, it's my turn. See, there was this graveyard that was super scary. I'm talking so scary. And this one teenager dared another one to go alone to the cemetery late at night. So the teenager went to the graveyard, and to prove she had been there, she was supposed to stick a knife in the ground. So she stuck the knife in the ground, and then she couldn't move. A hand grabbed her from the grave, and then the guy with a hook, and then the guy with a hook hand killed her. Hook hand What guy with a hook hand? And when her friend showed up the next day, it turned out that she had stuck the knife in her own shoe and died of fright. Didn't you just say the guy with the hook hand killed her? She thought that, but actually she just died because it was so totally scary. This is the worst. I've got a good one if you dare. Can't be any worse than what we've heard so far. So I heard this one from a friend of mine from China. There was this tour bus heading to Xiangshan. A young man got on at midnight along with an old woman. There were a few people already on the bus, all dressed in old-fashioned traditional clothing. The young man got a weird feeling about the other passengers, but kept it to himself. Then suddenly, the old woman started to yell that the young man had stolen her wallet. She forced the bus driver to stop and let them off so she could drag the young man off to the police. The young man protested that he had done nothing wrong, but then the woman told him to look closely at the feet of the other passengers. Specifically, their absence of feet. The old woman explained that the bus was full of the undead seeking to feed on unwary passengers. They both exited the bus and stood on the side of the road as it drove away. The young man thanked her, but then the old woman grinned an unearthly grin. She was one of them, and she just wanted the young man all to herself. The next day, the police found the corpse of the young man drained of all fluids, and nearby they found an abandoned bus with skeleton and a gas tank full of blood. Yikes. Sweet dreams. It was an alright story. It was okay. No, sorry, not what I meant to do. That was a great camping trip. Now back to work. I thought I saw the old lady from Beatrice story in my room last night. But it turned out it was just the curtains, and I transformed for nothing. Next time I want to choose the entertainment. Did you see the championship last night? No, I actually didn't. Oh, okay, I'll tell you all about it. Well, Serena was going up against... Why doesn't this game have a runaway command? Right? And the fuses have to ignite even if they're wet. Hey, what are you up to? Oh, nothing, just prepping for the play. She's making bombs? The stage will light up and all eyes will be on me. It's gonna be great. You do know that Miranda gets relatively little stage time. When you've got as much star power as I do, a little goes a long way. Aren't hold lists annoying? I'm 5th in line for the book I have to read for social studies. Why didn't you just buy enough for the whole class? There's an expensive frozen treat machine they wasted all the school budget on. Hey, don't say anything you're going to regret later. You're right, I could never stay mad at you, Sorbot 3000. Mr. Barkin. Okay, class, your teacher, Mrs. Lofgren, is stuck at home because her keys have been stolen in the Ilama home invasion. Oh my god, dude, what is going on? I, the amazing Mr. Barkin, will be taking over the class until she can convince Dilemma to return her keys. You are probably wondering what a computer science teacher knows about Shakespeare. There's no more faith in thee than in a stewed prune. Rest assured, I was once a thespian extraordinaire, and I've been in many of the Bard's greatest plays. In fact, in the play that you're studying, Macbeth, I played the third witch. It was an all-boys school. And that leads me to my first question. What prediction about Macbeth do the witches make? You there, Miranda, will you share your great knowledge with the class? Didn't they predict he would become king? What a delightfully lucky guess. You know, I saw Peter O'Toole as Macbeth in the production of The Old Vic in 1980. He was sublime. The way he captured the audience attend... How long is he going to go on like this? Oh yes, of course. Next question. When the witches predict that none of woman born can kill him, what does Macbeth think they mean? Why don't you enlighten us, Imogen? But Imogen, don't you know anything? I'm always the one answering your questions. I'm gonna guess that he's immortal. Because everybody's born from a woman, technically. I mean, I'm gonna go and look like none of woman born. I'm learning at the same time. Yeah. Seems like I was right. Is immortal. He thinks that he's immortal. Actually, that's not quite right. He thinks that no man can kill him. Oh, wait. What? Really? But a woman can be... Oh, that's unfortunate. Thespian, what's wrong with you? Why didn't you look up the answer on this little thing called the internet? I swear I did. I did though. And the first thing that pops up in Wikipedia, it says, however, they inform Macbeth that none of woman born shall harm Macbeth, leading one to infer that no human could possibly defeat Macbeth. Human, not man. Human. Oh, but I see what they did there. So like immortal means that like he can't die from even like a lion or something. Whereas like I see my mistake. This prediction by the witches is very important here because it is the impetus for the entire story. See, when I was playing one of the witches, I imagined the teacher drones on for the remainder of the class period. Oh, look, it's my Neko Dragon. That's like playing with yarn. I wonder if Neko Dragons are the same way. Only one way to find out. Maybe this was a bad game to play with something that can fly. Almost time for tonight's performance. I'll clean up later. Good boatswain, have care. Where's the master? Play the man. What's up, officer? Where's the big boss man? I pray now, keep below. Can't even with you right now. Where is the master, boatswain? I ask you a question, peasant. Do you not hear him? You mar our labor. Keep your cabins. You do assist the storm. We're a little busy here trying to keep everyone from drowning. Go bug somebody else. Nay, good. Be patient. Look at me. When the sea is, hence, what cares these roarers for the name of king? To cabin, silence, trouble us not. The sea is fine with drowning us all, no matter how important you think you are. Get lost. I love it. Good. Yet remember whom thou hast aboard. But we're so important. None that I more love than myself. You are a consoler if you can't command these elements to silence. I really don't want to drown. And work the peace of the present. We will not hand a rope more. So unless you're a water wizard, stop bothering us. Use your authority. If you cannot, give thanks you have lived so long. It's a wonder you haven't drowned already. And make yourself ready in your cabin for the mischief of the hour, if it's so hap. So go be a good boy and wait and see if we live or die. Cheerily good hearts, out of our way, I say. Bye. Cue the waves. Students are pouring out buckets of water into the stage. And the explosion. Wait, explosion? We didn't discuss this. The stage is now on fire. Rosalind? And now the audience is wet. I may have overdone things. You think? I can't believe that people actually stayed on after the sprinklers went off. That's the power of the bard, baby. But for future reference, no pyrotechnics, okay, Rosalind? You have to admit it looks spectacular. Do we? Do we really? Our new mission is from the world of 12th Night. The ship of the Viola in the play is sinking and they need us to help out. Isn't their ship supposed to sink at the beginning of the play? Yes, but through natural causes, not through eldritch nightmare beasts killing and eating everyone on board. The Viola in the play is supposed to be a shipwreck survivor, not nightmare food. It still feels weird that the victory condition is to have the ship successfully sink though. We jump into other worlds. Those worlds are based on Shakespeare's plays and they are being attacked by nightmare monsters. And then we transform into magical girls and save the day. When you stop and think about it, most of what we do doesn't make a lot of sense. Not wrong. Viola, she needs our help. Let's transform. I'm gonna let these play. I can probably skip them. I'm gonna let these play. I like to see them. I love that like each character has their own song to go with the transformation. Yes. Ghost fish. When fish dies, sometimes they become ghosts. Makes sense. I believe it. I thank thee. Lead me on. Thank you. Let's go. It's just like last time. That Viola in this world looks and fights the same as our Viola. This is so weird. Oh, my poor brother. Perchance he is not drowned. What think ye? My brother might be in trouble. We need to rescue him. He's probably already Monster Chow, but we might as well look for him anyway. Leave it to us. We'll find him in no time at all. Pro tip, don't forget to check and change your party members' traits frequently. The newer traits tend to give larger stat bonuses. Pick the best combination of traits and be victorious. Yeah, we're good. I got this. Don't you worry. I already equipped newer traits and stuff. I did all that maintenance a little earlier. What are these? Katatsumuri. Surprisingly fast when it goes berserk. So maybe make sure that they don't go berserk. He defended himself. Damn, that was a lot of damage. Love the design of this place, man. Oh, because there's water we can't cross? Damn, that's clever. Whoosh.
Shocking, I know.
Nice. That's so much XP. But we need so much to level up too. It just gets crazy. The ship is filling with water. These old ships certainly have a bilge pump that could remove water from the hull. We could use it to lower the water level or raise it. Why would you want to raise the water? Are you trying to drown us? Sometimes in old RPGs, you'd have to switch the water levels back and forth to get through tough dungeons. I guess that makes sense. Does it make sense? The correct answer to that question is no. Here goes nothing. We should check and see if we can reach new places now. Did we lower it or increase it? I'm not sure.